Hey Gemini, it's Erica with Siren Song Oracles, and I'm here to do your next 2 weeks of November. I know I was supposed to do the whole month of November. My apologies. Time has gotten away from me. I work full time and I try to do these readings on the side for you guys. Hopefully, at some point, I won't have to do that anymore. If I get some clients and maybe I could just work less hours and provide more readings for you. But it's really hard to get through all the astrology readings. And again, I apologize. This is basically for, from now until the end of November. I don't know if we're going to be doing any, we may do like a holiday season reading. I don't know, but I'll make those announcements later. I just want to get to your reading now. So we're doing your November love reading the next 2 weeks. And basically what we're doing is we're using a couple different decks. We've got this deck. This is going to be the deck we're going to use now. This will be the deck we're using, the Steampunk Tarot, to find out what's going on with the person you're thinking about. Okay? So the person that you're thinking about is the person you're dating, girlfriend, boyfriend. This is mostly for women because mostly women are watching my channel. I don't have any male subscribers as far as I know. If I do, hi male subscribers. This is for you too, but if I say, the word masculine, that's because most of the people watching are women. So apologize for that, but this can go for you too. But it's about your boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, person of interest, soulmate, twin flame, whatever. It's your person. It's your connection. It's your feeling for this person. So we're going to find out what's going on with them right now in regards to you. What is their energy toward you right now? So we're using this deck. We're using a couple different decks. We're going to use the Steampunk Tarot deck for them first, okay? So I'm like shuffling off screen right now because I do most of my readings where they're already prepared, but I just decided to do it differently today. I'm at a friend's house, so I don't have my usual setup, but I wanted to get this reading done for you. Okay, Gemini. So what do we have going on here for your partner? What is their energy toward you? Okay, this card flipped over right away. So the Sun. Ooh, nice card. Put that right here. Okay. We're just going to pull 3 cards. Gemini. Ooh. Another one flipped over. The World. This is cool because a lot of times when I'm shuffling, cards don't like flip over, but this one flipped over too, is the Moon. So weird. Okay, just a weird combination. Okay. Interesting. I have to tell you something. Basically, I didn't pick this one card, but it was just sitting there at the bottom of the deck. I pulled my cards to shuffle them, and this was sitting there, this 10 of Cups. So I think that has something to do with your reading as well. Okay? Because I didn't pick that card, and it was just sitting there on my desk. I don't know. I just get a vibe on this. So we're going to put this to the side. We'll deal with this in a minute. We should put this to the side for now. Okay, so it's these 3 cards as your person feels about you. So they're feeling very friendly, very warm, very open toward you, Gemini. Even if they're your lover, like you have a sexual relationship, or if you are in a romantic relationship with them, they feel that you're friends. They have this underlying friend feeling. So they're feeling very joyous, warm, and happy about being with you or talking to you or just spending time with you. They may even feel childlike about you. Like you guys like to play. You guys are playful. It's a playful feeling. So if you're not together with this person, if this is not your person yet, and it's just a person of interest, like, you feel a connection with them, they feel that connection too, Gemini. They feel warm energy towards you. They feel friendly energy towards you. They feel like they want to play and be light and playful. It's a very light energy. That's why I almost see it more as friendship than romance. So wherever phase that you're in, it's a lighthearted phase right now with this person. That's how they're feeling toward you, okay? The World. They're also feeling like something's come full circle with you. Something's come full circle. You are the culmination for them. You could mean the world to them as well. But I just see it as this is like a cycle. It has come full circle with this person toward you. It's like, I don't want to say it's not like death, like something's ending. It's just a cycle is closing out. Something has completed, like the whole tarot, like the last card in the tarot is the World. So that's why it's the end of something. It also could be, I mean, sometimes a mundane meaning of the world is traveling the world together. Maybe they want to travel with you, Gemini. Maybe they have a travel bug. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. I always say that. Don't, this is not going to resonate with all Geminis, just certain Geminis. So then we have the moon, and this makes things a little confusing. So, person's energy towards you right now is, it's funny. It starts with the sun and it ends with the moon. Don't you think it's a little weird? These are the cards that flipped over. I didn't even pick these cards. Like, I usually have to pick my cards. These just flipped over. So this is very interesting to me. And it's all major arcana too. So this is like a major deal, this person that's in your life. It's all, none of the court cards, none of the pentacles, none of the wands. It's all major arcana. So the moon, starting with the sun, ending with the moon, things are still not totally all revealed to you yet about this person. This person, depending on the situation, could be hiding from you right now, not talking to you, even though they feel that warm, playful, fun energy towards you. Maybe they're closing out a cycle in their life right now and they're hiding right now. Who knows? It depends on your situation, again. But I just feel like this person isn't revealing your person, whether it's, I'm thinking it could be a masculine. If you're a man that's watching, it could be a female. Just not really telling you everything yet, kind of keeping certain things hidden, or they are hiding themselves. Other interpretation, a little bit of confusion going on, because the moon always causes like confusion. It's secrets. It's also dreams and psychic connection. So it can also be, they could be dreaming about you. They can have a telepathic connection with you. Like, you're thinking to them, they're thinking to you, because the moon represents Cancer. The moon also represents Pisces. That's a couple signs that are coming up here too. Okay, so the sun is Leo. So Leo your person may be a Leo. Okay. The world, I don't know what the world is. I'm not sure what card the world represents. I don't know why I'm going to say it's Capricorn. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong about that. Could be Sag. I don't know. But the moon is Cancer and Pisces. So it could be Leo, Cancer, Pisces in here. I don't know. Don't quote me on the world one. But yeah, so you could be dealing with those signs too. Sorry to mention that. But yes, there's still an element of confusion. There may be an element of secrecy in this right now. So even though there's like a warm, friendly, open feeling, there's still that, you may not really know exactly what's going on yet with this person. That's for you to know, Gemini. I mean, that's your situation. And again, with the world, something's either closing out here between the two of you. They feel that way toward you, or they're closing out a cycle of their own personally before they can reveal, what's hidden underneath here. They might want to even travel with you. I don't know. But those feelings that they have are hidden, most likely. They're not full disclosure right now. But, this is weird. Like I said, this is the bottom of the deck, and I didn't touch it. I was just kind of sitting there. It's the Ten of Cups. So I think in the end, it's going to be like really awesome, like this ultimate happiness. Because this kind of reminds me of Ten of Cups, too. Like the Sun and the Ten of Cups, like, really go together. And it's also a 10. Again, another closing out, a 10. So it's just like this full circle ultimate happiness that they want with you, or that they know they can have with you. So it's kind of cool. Ten of Cups is like, just love and family and community and joy, all joining together to be happy. The Ten of Cups is the ultimate happiness card. So that's something that was underlying this reading. So I think it's a pretty cool reading so far. You just may be a little confused, and you may feel like they're hiding from you or holding back from you right now. Okay, so let's get done with that. So now we're going to go into the Romance Angel cards. Okay, that's these cards by Doreen Virtue, but we're only going to pick one card. We're only going to pick one card because it's going to be a subject card, and then we're going to pick 3 more cards from this Smith-Waite Tarot deck, this little mini deck. I love this deck. It's like a little travel size deck. It's perfect. So yeah, we'll be picking three of these to clarify this, okay? So let's go into that. This is going to be what your connection, your person wants you to do. What do they want out of this? What do they want out of your connection? Oop. Oh, something turned over. Actually, 2 things turned over. Darn, I only wanted 1, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We'll take 2. Spirit wants to put two, we'll put two, okay? So first one that caught, make the effort. So this person wants to make the effort. Sweet. And getting to know each other. So yes, 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 yes. This is awesome. It says here, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so this person wants to, what do they want to do? They want to make the effort toward you. Okay, which makes sense because that sun card, I'm telling you, there's definite warm, awesome energy there. And then here, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that kind of goes with each other, making the effort and getting to know each other. So this person wants to bond with you either again after not being together for a while. They don't know you very well, Gemini, and they want to get to know you. If you're in a relationship, now I don't know if this is a single person I'm talking to or a person in a relationship, but maybe you have to get to know each other again because maybe there's been a separation, maybe there's been hard times, but this person wants to make the effort, Gemini. They want to make the effort. It's awesome. And now we're going to get some clarifying cards with these. Maybe there's a block, who knows, because there's that moon. But this is what they would like to do. Okay, so let's get some clarifying cards for making the effort and getting to know each other. Clarifying cards for Gemini situation here. And just so you guys know, I have a lot of Gemini in my astrology chart. I'm a Leo, but I've got like Gemini moon and Gemini rising. So I think this reading may be applying to me as well. And it is kind of making sense, to be honest. Okay. So, all right. It's clarifying cards for Gemini. So I've got a little connection here. So maybe that helps a little. Okay. All right. First card is, ooh, this is perfect. This perfectly goes Knight of Cups. This person is coming to you. Yep. Let's get the full picture. Gemini, you've got a really positive reading. I love this. This is fantastic. Okay, what is the clarifying cards for making the effort and getting to know each other? Then we have the Emperor. Oh, this person's, okay, all right. We got two males here. Okay, so getting to know each other and making the effort. One more card. All right. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. This is like really interesting. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups to the Emperor and the Hare. This is all very kind of serious. This person kind of means business, I think, a little bit. Well, first of all, the signs you might be dealing with. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So we have more water. We had water earlier, so it's definitely dealing with a water sign. The Emperor is Aries. Aries could be in here, Gemini. And also the Hierophant, which is Sagittarius. So you got some water and fire up in here, okay? Knight of Cups is a very romantic person. This person that you are thinking of, Gemini, wants to offer you a romantic cup, which completely makes sense to me and completely goes with the reading. The Knight of Cups isn't the most steady energy, but honestly, like the Knight of Cups is not necessarily the guy you want to settle down with. He is a little bit in and out of your life. He is a bit of a, he could even be, he could even be a player. Okay. But when I see Emperor and Hierophant, I'm like, okay, this guy's a little more serious. It's just, this is the phase he's at. He's not at the King of Cups yet, which would be like the ultimate partner. You want a king. You don't want a knight. You don't want a page. You definitely want a king, but it's good to start out as a knight. You got to start somewhere in the relationship, right? You can't just come out being a king sometimes. Sometimes the guy's just not there yet. He's in romantic sexual mode, which is most men anyway. And if you're a Gemini man, I don't know, maybe this is you wanting to offer your cup to a person, so there's a lot of men in here. So I'm thinking this reading's for a female. Okay. So you got this guy coming toward you with the cups. He's an emperor. Now this guy could be a businessman. He's authoritative. So this is the clarifying card. So it just seems like he is taking control here. He's making the effort. The emperor, he's taking over. He's assertive. He wants to be a leader in this relationship. Let him be Let him be the leader. Okay. It could be that he is in a high position in his life, possibly. It could be that maybe he's got some control issues. I mean, this is not all necessarily positive. He could have some control issues. Maybe that's why he hasn't come to you yet. That's why that moon card came out earlier. But he's a definitely like a very like Aries type guy, like guy that's in control, um, businessman possibly, wants to be the emperor in this relationship. Because then we have the Hierophant, which is like, again, that represents marriage. That represents marriage. It also represents tradition. It represents teaching, and it represents lessons. So it could be that I don't like to put out marriage, but could be that he would like to marry you. Those are the kind of feelings he has for you. He feels very traditional. Between the Emperor and the Hierophant, it's almost like he's a very strong guy. He feels very like traditional toward you. It could be that you are part of his lessons, you're part of his spiritual lesson, or he's part of your spiritual lesson as well. Could be, I mean, hey, this is for you, Gemini, if you know your person very well. I mean, this person may already be married, and it could be a little bit of a block toward in your relationship. Even though he's the Knight of Cups and he wants to come forth and everything, the Emperor and the Hierophant looks to me like he's a married guy. There's a lot of marriage energy here. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. Because if he's coming at you with the Knight of Cups, that's not a marriage card. That's more of like, let's date. Let's hook up. Let's date. Let's get to know each other. The Emperor and the Hierophant is a guy who's pretty darn serious. So maybe he's got a serious underlying energy for you, or he's got obligations already. With the Hierophant, he may have to break tradition to be with you. Maybe you're a little unconventional for him, because I'm looking at both sides of the Hierophant, not just the positive side, but not just the one side of it, which is either traditional or non-traditional. Like if it was reversed, which I'm not reading reversals, it's non-traditional. But for sure, they want to make the effort. They want to get to know you. They're going to bring a cup toward you. But there's this Emperor energy, like I said, there's that moon. That's the only thing that really bugs me about your earlier reading is that moon, that secretiveness, that what's really going on. So it could be because of control issues, and it could be because the person's married, or it could be, and if, like I said, your situation, this person kind of has serious feelings for you, maybe they want to marry you. We're going to do a little bit more. We're going to use a few more cards here to get the bigger, even more of a picture. But so far, it's looking pretty good. There may be a block with the Emperor and the Hierophant. There may not. It just depends on your situation. And I wish I had more time to do like a really in-depth reading where I could pull clarifying cards, stuff like that. We don't have time for that today, unfortunately. So we're going to move on. We'll get more of a clue as to what's happening here. Okay, so now we're going to use, for possible future energies and possible future actions this person might take toward you, we're going to use the Moonology cards, okay? So we're going to pick 3 Moonology cards, Gemini. What is the future possibilities for you and your person, Gemini? What future actions they might be taking towards you? Now, lately my cards have been turning over. I almost want to trust it for them to flip over again, but I'm not sure. Okay. All right. Work through your fears. Okay, they got to work through their fears. Okay. We'll get to the bigger picture here. Okay, what is the future action? Future actions toward you. What is their future actions toward Gemini? Or future possibilities? No flipped over cards this time. I have to pick them now. Oh, cool. All right. Okay. So here we've got these 3 cards here. So we've got Moon in Scorpio, Full Moon in Pisces, and the Waxing Moon. Again, we've got more water signs. So Gemini, I think you're dealing with a lot of water and fire here. Okay. So you got more water. You got a Scorpio and a Pisces. Okay. So the work through your fears is the new moon in Scorpio. So this is a new, this is a new thing your person is doing. This is not like, because new moons to me symbolize a new start. So this person right now, like I said, there's that moon card, which also, that's really cool. I forgot to mention that the moon card also represents fear. It does. It represents hidden fears. So this person, your person, has to work through their fears before they come to you. I knew there was some sort of weird block there, but they're working through their fears right now. Balancing spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Again, another culminating moon. Another, kind of the end of a cycle. So things may have not been balanced between you guys before. Things may not have seemed like they could even happen. Practicality. This person may still kind of feel that maybe this can't really happen right now. They have more balancing to do. Maybe they're overly spiritual. Maybe they're overly practical about you. Maybe there's, and there's a balancing that needs to happen in their life. They're working through the fears. They're trying to make this kind of like, yeah, I have this idea. It's great, but can it work? Practicality. There's just two fish swimming in the, two different directions. Like one's practical, one's spiritual. They got to balance that out. Maybe that's a problem for your person and coming toward you. Maybe they're a little too dreamy because it's the full moon in Pisces, which is a dreamy energy. Okay. But the cool part is this is happening and it's gaining momentum. It's stirring with this person. Okay. It's gaining momentum. So it's almost, oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. That was a little disruption there. It's gaining momentum. So it's almost there. You're almost there. They just have to work through their fears and they have to balance their life out. They have to take practical steps toward the situation. Maybe right now they're not capable of doing that, but the energy is gaining momentum. It's starting out. See this crescent moon? It has to still, fill out a little more, right? So now it's a crescent moon. You have to wait till it gets to a full moon. So there's still some time here. There's a time element here. But trust, Gemini, that it's gaining momentum. Again, I think this is one of the most awesome readings I've done. I really like this reading. Okay, now last but not least, we're going to do the angel answers for advice for you, Gemini. And we're going to pull 3 cards. So, what is the advice for Gemini in this situation? What is the advice for Gemini in this situation here? Success! Again, like I said, your reading is super positive, Gemini. I love it. I love it because I feel like it's for me too. Okay, what is the next card for Gemini? Look for a sign. I like that. Okay. Advice for Gemini. One last card, Spirit. All right. Yes. Oh, God, it's just so perfect. I mean, it's almost too good to be true. I'm almost kind of worried. I usually don't do readings that are like completely freaking positive. There's always something. But again, it's not, there's still a little bit of a block. This person is still in fear. This person is still balancing. So it's not all perfect, but it's looking really good. So Gemini, honestly, you've got the go sign here. You've got the go sign. You've got success. Like, don't even worry about it. There will be a premonition in your intuition, or you will be seeing signs that this person, remember I told you the energy is gaining momentum. So you're going to start to see some signs that this is actually working out for you. Maybe you'll hear a song that reminds you of your person. Maybe you'll walk down the street and you'll see some guy that looks like him. Or maybe, you open up a book and there's something. There'll be a sign. There'll be a sign coming toward you to let you know that this is a yes. This is a success and a yes. Yeah. You and this person are going to get together. You're either going to, it depends on what stage of the relationship you are in. You're going to start dating, probably. You're going to start getting your relationship back together if you are currently in one. It's very positive. The person that you've been waiting for a long time may finally come forward and contact you, or call you, or email you, or text you. You may get that communication you want. But yeah, it's just have the mindset of this is going to work out. This is a yes. And there's going to be a sign coming to show me the way. Well, Gemini, I couldn't ask for a better reading. So you will probably have a wonderful day after seeing this reading. And if you resonated with it, and if you like my channel, again, thank you for joining me. I forgot to say that. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you. And if you would like a personal reading, all my information is below about what type of readings I do and the contact information. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.